This is how you get the most out of your pec decks. Look at that. Look at that, Donny. Down light. On the pec deck. Guys, we actually need some more likes and shares and subscribes on the channel more. We haven't done these for a while, so please, if you can, let's put a like goal on this video. Let's get this to 120 likes. I know you guys can do it for us. Head down there, if it's not at 120 yet, press the like button, help your brothers out. Bad news, can only find this one. The shit one. Welcome to Culture 2.0 for the first of many videos to be completed in this fantastic gym here. We've got some new machines. So as we typically do, we'll probably use a few of these slots on the YouTube channel to take you through some tips and tricks on the new machines that we do have so that our members stop fucking them up. Really, that's about it. Today we're going through the Pec Deck. We've got a great model here, Buzwana. He might get his kit off, we'll see. But we obviously have the Pec Deck here. Most people have access to a Pec Deck if you're at a commercial gym. So I thought we'll take you through a couple unconventional tips for your Pec Deck to get the most out of your chest popping contractions. So I'll get Buzz to go through some pretty normal things. Like if you search on YouTube, you'll come across most Pec Deck explanation videos. We're talking about a big squeeze at the top, maybe a bit of a pause in the stretch position. All this stuff is very good and will most likely improve your experience on the Pec Deck. But what we're gonna go through is, as we've got a fucking forklift about to slam out here, we might just take a break. My dad actually knows this truck driver, 100%. His name's Ronnie. I don't want to yell it out there. Alrighty, cool. The first tip that we're gonna give you, a little bit unconventional, is to reach at the top of your shortened position on the Pec Deck. So if Buzz goes through this, even a little exhale, you know us, we love exhales. In this top position, we want to reach the scaps forward, and we'll go through a few reps like that. So let the shoulder blades pull back, and then reach them forward at the top. When we look at the pec anatomy, it may not directly attach on the scapula, but it definitely attaches on the humerus, and the humerus, by nature of evolution, pulls the scapula forward when we bring the arm forward and into the shortened position of the pec fly. So if Buzz stands up for me. So if we think about his pec here, fanning from pretty much the sternum, across some of the ribs, across the front side of the shoulder into the anterior or the front side of the humerus. If that humerus is coming forward in order to shorten this, we can actually get a more closed position by bringing the scap forward and around a little bit more. So if we get a little bit of a reach, we can actually bias a little bit more of that concentric orientation of the pec. We'll go through a couple more just to get Buzz to show you what's going on. But right at the top of the movement, we're just asking for the shoulder blades to reach a little bit so we can actually get full concentric orientation, which we know is good for pec development. The second tip, and the final tip for this video, is leg drive. In the same way that we're going to use our legs for bench press to stiffen up the body, to get a little bit more performance, to get a little bit more output, we're going to do exactly the same thing, especially sort of towards the back end of your sets. When you're starting to fatigue, you want to quit, what I like to think about is spreading your feet into the ground in the same way we do our bench press and driving your back into the pad. If you combine that with your reach, if you combine that with your exhale, you'll probably find that towards the back end of your sets, you're getting more reps, you're leaking out a little bit more performance, just a little bit more. Done. Now we go through some sets. We'll just fucking RPE 10 sets. And then we get a chest pump, and then we take photos of Buzz.